what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Arknights reaction. Today we have the boss theme from that recent event, a Portatori de Velluti, I believe it is. Yes, somewhere in that window. I know I didn't pronounce that right, and I'm not going to try again, so this is the one I've got. It also means the bearers of the velvet, and I'm not entirely sure what that has to do with Lapland as a character, or if it does reference her at all, but either way, people wanted me to listen to this, and I really have no other context. I've been avoiding any spoilers going into it, so I don't have any context, because that can ruin my approach just trying to see it from an outsider perspective. So without further ado, let's go. All right, definitely Italian. I wasn't wrong there. Okay. I like to move it, move it.
I've taken us this far, a twisted carnival. You bought the ticket, and now you're witness. Overripened fruit will fall. The roller coaster peaks. This place is full of freaks.
Okay, this shit goes hard. Wait a minute.
Peel back the layers upon spoiled and meek. None of us brought the gun, no, none of us brought the gun. None of us brought the gun, no, none of us brought the gun. None of us brought the gun, no, none of us brought the gun.
This is way more hype than I thought it was gonna be. Yo, what?
Until you burn it down, you're just ambiguous morality.
It's like Jeff and Casey Lou Williams got really edgy for a second, and I don't hate it at all.
Show me your inner spark. Ignite the villain's arc. What are you hiding? No point denying what all the pain was for. Another highline roll in the versions of your soul.
Ooh, love that on the vocals.
Chaos then flaunted. The fire takes its toll.
Great vocal layering in this.
None of us brought the gun. None of us brought the gun. No, none of us brought the gun. None of us brought the gun. No, none of us brought the gun. If none of us brought the gun, who's shooting at the sun? You don't say. We are at the breaking point. The flames of Jay. You got us, but can't.
I really like the drums in this as well, of course, but
just ambiguous morality.
overall it has a lot of interesting approaches to things. It's really broken up. Nothing about this feels like standard or stereotypical at all. So many change-ups. That's what I'm talking about. Really offset stuff. This sounds a lot like the theme for Wolfmaster. Love the drums going between the ears on that. That was sick. Great mixing. Amazing panning work. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm 100% on board. This is sick. Okay, then it would loop. All right, that makes sense as a boss theme. Okay, damn. Like, damn. Okay, so I went to go look and I could not actually find a source, like a true source on if it was Adam. I had a feeling it might be Adam, and there were other people suggesting it may be, but again, nothing like solid. So I'm sure people know by now, but I didn't have any way to actually confirm that. So please let me know down in the comments if that is accurate. It feels like Adam Gubman's work. It, again, the Wolfmaster comparison, definitely. It had a very similar feel with how the horns were handled, and frankly, the entire brass section and the way everything was panned felt very much like, especially the breakdown in Wolfmaster, so I would not be surprised. Obviously, I am very familiar with that song at this point, but also I'm actually kind of wondering now if that wasn't actually Casey Lee Williams, because I know he has worked with her before in other songs, and that might have just been her. I thought it was just somebody who sounded kind of like her for a second, but the more I'm thinking about it and listening to it and feeling it out, I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably actually Casey. Like, it just feels like her voice entirely. It has the same exact timbre. Her vocal vowel shapes are very telltale in her voice, and it's just like, okay, cool. So it's probably her. I love her energy and all the songs she sings on. She has a great blend of power, and just, again, the vowel shape has a lot of that forward projection to it, so it just feels really, really sick every single time you hear it. Every single time you hear Casey's voice, you're either really depressed or you're just like, hell yeah, let's go. There's no in between with her. It's insane. But like, damn though, everything about this song's composition is sick. Again, I love how broken up it was. It doesn't feel like it sits on any one groove or any one motif for too long. Even that one spot in there where it came back later, but where I was kind of comparing it to Move It, that is still kind of there. I wonder if that might have been an accidental reference or maybe purposeful. I don't know. Adam can be weird at times, but I'm not against it. I think it adds a good dancey energy, like here comes the fight kind of energy to it, which is perfect for a boss theme. It just kind of drags you in, and everything else about it not being perfectly on beat and having those odd times in there, it just feels so much like a boss that you just don't know what's going to happen. There's a full lack of expectation going in, and of course, writing a song like that, it's going to feel really disorienting, which would be perfect for a boss you're not wanting to portray as somebody to expect. You want it to be somebody who's going to be a little confusing, a little bit, out there, a little kooky. That would track. I don't know who the boss is for this section. I don't know if it's Lapland or if she's like the main character you're supposed to play as. Again, not an Arknights player, so like, I'm sorry, there are still gaps in my memory about how that process works. I don't know if she's a playable character. I don't know if she's an NPC you fight against. I don't know her at all, but maybe she's a little bit of both. I think there are ways, kind of like, for me, I compare this to like Smash Brothers, where you would be playing the story and once in a while they would throw a new character at you that if you beat them, they would join you. That might be what's going on, but again, not a player, so I'm not positive. She could be the villain in this case. Maybe she's the hero. I know the other theme I just reacted to was also for her, so I assume it's heavily based around her as a character. I think she got a new design or something, like a new skin or whatever. So like, again, gaps in my knowledge here, so make fun of me as you will for not being a player. But either way, I feel like this fits her personality really well. That unpredictability in her, it just feels like it's just a little kooky crazy enough to be her personality, but still has definitely roots in it. Like, you can still find the one if you're counting for it, but it's definitely to her own beat, So like, that feels about right. Either way, brilliant song. I keep dorking out about this song because there's just so many little things, so many little changes. This would be a pain in the ass to play live, for example. I really hope that if they decide to do this for one of their live shows or something, they pay the musicians very, very well for it, because that is going to be a pain in the ass to keep up with, to count, to just learn in general. I would not want to be on stage trying to play this live. They had a hard enough time playing Wolfmaster in that one recent one, so like, I would hate to be on the stage trying to play this, and I do not envy it if that ever does happen. But still, brilliant song, great writing. If this is Adam, fantastic work, Adam. If it's not Adam, who the hell wrote this? Because they definitely feel like Adam Gubman, and I would be worried for him and his job security if this wasn't him. And if it is him, that job security is on lock, because damn bro, another banger from Adam yet again. I also learned that the last theme had a feature from Marco Meatball, so it's like, what the hell, Adam? I'm right here. I play the drums. Haven't hired me yet. Bro, what the fuck? I'm just kidding. But yeah, damn, great song. Absolutely had a blast. If it wasn't obvious by my inability to frown during this video, I'm just having a great time thinking of this song and just thinking through it again. So many fun little things in here, and I would be geeking about it forever if I didn't choose to shut myself up, so I am going to do that. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have a request for something else Arknights related or not Arknights related, please leave it down in the comments below and I will do my best to get to it as I always do. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!